Objection is heard. Got whiplash.
Very strange. Senator Dick Durbin reacted to McConnell's unbelievable move moments later.
So this may be a moment in Senate history when a senator made a proposal and when given an opportunity for a vote on that proposal, filibustered his own proposal. I think we have now reached a new spot in the history of the Senate we've never seen before.
Let's turn to Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, independent. I'm laughing at it too, Senator. I mean, but this just goes to show they are winging it big time. They don't have a plan other than to get in the way, and they're just throwing it up there. What's your response to what unfolded on the floor and what we can look forward to in the future?
Well, I think Dick Durbin was right. At a time of dysfunctionality in the Senate and all kinds of absurdity, this probably takes the cake when you filibuster your own proposal. But the bottom line here, and what is serious, is this country, as you well know, Ed, faces enormous problems. We got millions of people desperately trying to find work. We're trying to deal with global warming and the tremendous problems that that's going to bring to our planet. We have this absurd Citizens United situation and billions of dollars coming into the campaign from very wealthy people. A whole lot of issues that have to be dealt with. And time after time after time, in an unprecedented way, the Republicans are saying, no, majority is not going to rule. You're going to need 60 votes. We object. We're going to filibuster. And that just eats up the clock. It makes it very, very difficult for us to do the work that the American people have sent us to Washington to do.
Well, will these tactics continue? These rule changes that the Democrats are talking about and making the move on, and will it change the climate?
Well, I certainly hope we will succeed with very serious filibuster reform. Because if we don't, we're just going to continue to be tied up in knots. Look, the Senate is not the House, and we want to create a situation where the minority, whether it's Republican, Democrat, whatever, has the right to explain to the American people why they feel the way they feel. That is terribly important. On the other hand, the majority in this country has the right to rule, has the right to make decisions. Obama won a huge victory. We won 25 out of 33 elections in the Senate. We won seats in the House. The American people want action, and it is undemocratic. It is un-American when a small minority can deny the majority from going forward.
And, Senator, the fiscal situation that they are dealing with in Washington right now doesn't look like we've made a lot of progress. And now it's down to the president and the speaker alone in negotiations. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it shouldn't just be the speaker and the president. It should be the voice of the American people. It should be the Senate and should be the House. And on these issues, Ed, you know, the election mattered. And poll after poll tells us the same thing. There's not a whole lot of debate about what the American people want.
That's not getting through to Speaker Boehner. He just will not move on race.
That's right. And that is why the president and the Democrats have got to stand tall. The Democrats must not snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory. We have the American people on our side. We won the election. Poll after poll tells us the American people understand that the wealthiest people are doing phenomenally well. Their tax rates are low. Meanwhile, the middle class is disappearing, and they are in a lot of trouble. Yes, the wealthy and large corporations must be asked to play a significant role in deficit reduction. Yes, we must not cut Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, education. That's not Bernie Sanders' point of view. Yeah. That is clearly what the American people believe. And the president, Democrats have got to hold firm, and when they do, it will finally be the Republicans that come to the table rather than just the Democrats caving in, as has been the case in the past.
All right, Senator Bernie Sanders, appreciate your time on this Friday night. Thanks so much for joining us. Coming up, the fight over the fiscal cliff is putting American jobs at risk. One of these congressional members is lying about the problem. We'll use the newest job numbers to get to the truth next. And Republicans in